not very hungry.
Well, I just had breakfast. What do you say we wait till after the show?
But that'd make it pretty late, won't it?
Not with the little stinker we're seeing tonight. From what I've heard about it, we'll be at Blake's by 10 o'clock.
You ought to be fair to these plays.
Are these plays fair to me?
I've never seen you walk out of a musical.
Oh, darling, that musical isn't open tonight.
No?
No, you have to learn the rules. You see, with musicals, there are always 4 changes of title and 3 postponements. They liked it in New Haven, but still needs a lot of work.
Well, I was hoping it would be a musical.
You have such a light mind.
Not a bit. Musicals somehow have a humanizing effect on you. After a serious play, we join the proletariat in the subway and listen to a lecture on the drama. After a musical, you bring me home in a taxi and bring me a few passes.
Now, darling, that is a very inaccurate piece of reporting.
Oh, I will admit that after the Bergen play, you told me I had no fit for beauty. And that's a hell of a thing to say to a girl. It wasn't until after our first musical that you told me I had nice legs. And I had to.
For a minister's daughter, you know a lot about life. Where'd you learn it?
In the choir loft.
Someday I'll explain that to you, darling. The close connection between eroticism and religion.
Religion never gets as high as the choir loft. Which reminds me, I better go tell Father not to forget me.
I've never been able to rationalize it.
What?
My falling in love with the girl from Brooklyn.
Falling in love? You're not stooping to the articulate, are you?
To regain my self-respect, I shall have to keep you in New York.
Did you say keep?
No, I've come to the conclusion that you're holding out for legalities.
Oh, I can afford to be a good girl for quite a few years yet.
And I can't wait that long. Where could we be married in a hurry? Say, tonight?
Oh, I'm afraid Father will insist on officiating.
Oh, God, I bet your father can make even the marriage service sound pedestrian.
Are you by any chance writing a review of it?
Forgive me, darling. It's an occupational disease. I may give that play a good note tonight.
No, darling, don't pretend you love me that much.
I'll telephone Winchell to publish the banns.
Nevertheless.
All right, everything formal and legal, but no later than next month.
Darling, I'll talk it over with Father on some day.
No, we'll have to see what's in rehearsal. There'll be a lot of other first nights in October. Well, hello, Mortimer. Hello, Mr. President. How are you?
Bully. Just bully. Thank you. What news have you brought me?
Just this, that the country is squarely behind you.
Yes, I know. Isn't it wonderful? Well, goodbye. Goodbye.
Where are you off to, Teddy?
Panama.
Panama's the cellar. He digs locks for the canal down there.
You're so sweet, and he's very fond of you.
Well, Teddy always was my favorite brother.
Favorite? Were there more of you?
There's another.
I've never heard of him. Your aunt's never mentioned him.
We don't like to speak of him. You see, he left Brooklyn at an early age, by request. Jonathan was the sort of boy who liked to cut worms in half, with his teeth.
What became of him?
I don't know. You see, he wanted to be a surgeon like grandfather, but his practice got him into a lot of trouble, and he refused to go to medical school.
Aren't you two going to be late for the theater?
Oh no, we won't have to start for half an hour yet. We're skipping dinner.
Oh, well then I'll just leave you two alone.
Don't bother, darling. I was just going to tell Father not to wait up for me. Before I go out, he likes to pray over me a little. I'll be right back. I'll get to the cemetery.
If the prayer doesn't take too long, I'll have time to lead you by distilled waters.
Mortimer, that's the first time I've ever heard you quote the Bible. We humiliate would be a good influence on you.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to marry her.
What? Oh, Mortimer! Oh, come in here, dear. The other way, dear. I've got good news for you. Mortimer and Elaine are going to be married. Married! Oh, Mortimer, I always hoped it would happen like this. You must be the happiest girl in the world.
Happy? Look at her leaping over those gravestones. Say, what's that?
What's what, dear?
See that statue there? That's a Horndina Carnian.
Oh, no, dear, that's Emma B. Stout descending to heaven.
No, on Mrs. Stout's left ear. That's a red-chested swallow. I've only seen one of those before in my life.
Well, I don't know how you can be thinking about a bird right now. What with Elaine and the engagement and everything.
It's a vanishing species. and Thoreau was very fond of them.